Hey guys, it's Brandon. This episode is happening at 3 a.m. on a Sunday night because I can't sleep. I had some thoughts and things that are on my mind, and so wanted to talk to you guys about that. It's hard for me. This is modesty and some gut check time. It's hard for me to accept compliments because I lack confidence. And that sounds weird, especially to a lot of people who know me. They would think, oh, yeah, Brandon likes it when we compliment the purple shirt he wears, or the necklace, or the hat. And it's odd because I do it and I don't. It's nice to hear. But I have lived in such a level of depression for such a long time that it's very, very hard to believe the things that are said to you, or to me rather. A lot of people suffer from that. If you've ever noticed you've complimented someone and they feel like uneasy about it, or like they almost immediately make a joke about it. It's like, Brandon, you're a really good guy. And that is something I've heard a lot. And I try it. I want, more than anything in this world, for everyone on this earth to be absolutely happy and loved and appreciated and all of that. But at the same time, it's very easy when I hear you're a really good guy to be like, nah, I've got you guys fooled. It's just a part of my plan to take over the world. It's a defense mechanism because I'm unconfident. I'm unhappy with who I've been. And it's hard to accept those things. It's hard to accept appreciation from others when you've grown up without it, or you feel like you've lacked it, or you feel like there was something that was missing. And a lot of times you miss out when you don't have that confidence, where you can't accept those compliments. And for me, I'm learning to accept them as face value. I'm learning to be able to accept that, hey, that hat is kind of stunning. Hey, that necklace is kind of cool. Hey, the purple shirt looks good on you. Those things are so hard at times, yet they're so simple. And for anyone who suffers depression, especially if it's depression that comes from neglect or abuse, whether intentional or not, emotional, verbal, physical, all of those words that are good, all of those hugs, they're hard because they're a reminder of the lies or the manipulations that we had before. And it's hard to accept. But guys, you gotta get over it, because I've learned the hard way that if you let that rule you, then there really is nothing that will help you. You've got to be able to turn that all around. So what you do is you start by just believing, one, the hat looks good, the shirt looks good, the necklace looks good. You take the compliment and you focus on it and you believe it. And then you can believe other things too. You can believe that people start to care and love about you. And that is something I've struggled with immensely. My lack of confidence, my lack of everything has cost me a lot. And I want you guys to avoid those costs. It's hard for me to believe that someone cared very, very deeply for me. Deeper than I could possibly imagine, quicker than I could possibly imagine. And it was hard to accept that. And because I didn't, I put that relationship in a very bad spot. And it almost destroyed it. But thankfully, I was able to recognize exactly what that relationship meant to me. And I was able to make amends. And that person was willing to forgive me. And they'll never know how terribly and utterly important that was. And I thank you for that every day. I do. Because it helps drive me. It helps me feel better. It helps me do these vlogs. It helps me believe in myself. So believe, guys, that one person cares about you. And if you don't know who that is, then believe that I, Brandon, care about you and want what is absolutely best for you. That's why I'm doing this. It's not just for me. It helps me, yeah. But I want to help everyone else too. Because I want to be as happy as I can be. And I want to make everyone else as happy as they can be. Don't let your bad history define you. I want you to focus on small things. I want you to focus on little things. A friend of mine, same friend that I was talking about earlier, gave me a gift for my birthday. Something very small. But I cherish it, and I appreciate it. And it's just a little tiny little cross. And I don't know if you guys can read that because of glare, but just says blessings. And keep that with me every day. And when I'm wandering around, I pull it out and look at it, and it reminds me to remember that the blessings we have are often very small. And that in a bad day, sometimes the blessings are as simple as you're still breathing air that day. You're able to look up and see the sky, hear a bird. Small things. The biggest blessings of all. You don't need grand gestures. Just remember the small things, the small compliments, the ones that are the most honest. Because sometimes the ones that are the smallest are the biggest in truth, but also in the biggest in impact. And those small things can change your life if you let them. And those small things can change the lives of others if you give them. It's amazing. So, guys, please remember that when you are complimented, take it for what it is. Let it be real to you. Don't doubt it. And don't doubt when someone tells you that they love you. Because it comes from a place of truth and honesty. That word gets tossed around a lot, love. But accept it. Be willing to believe the best in it. Because we all need it. I want to thank you guys again. You guys have been amazing. I know that these videos have been up and down as far as views or traction, but everyone has given me great feedback and great appreciation, and I can't speak enough to how much I appreciate and love you guys for that. And if there's anything that carries you through this next week, anything that you need to be reminded of where you're struggling, it's that this guy right here appreciates every single one of you and wants the best for you. On that note, it is under freezing. I am cold, so I am going to end this here. But thank you all. Again, from the bottom of my heart. All of you. You'll never know how the little things have changed my life and made my life better. Again, have a good week, guys. I will see you next week. And thank you again for your support. Bye-bye.